Hello fellow Cancerians, I hope that you're doing amazing. Adrian H of AHN Great Life, and welcome to my channel. If it's your first time here, welcome back, and if you follow me, then welcome back. So, my name is Adrian, psychic medium, holistic wellness practitioner, and I'm very excited because tomorrow is my birthday. So to all my fellow Cancerians, happy birthday. Sorry about the noise at the back if it does come up. Just going to draw cards for you while I'm speaking. So I'm going to finish the reading off with an oracle card. I'm not going to look at what it is. And this reading is a little bit different from what I usually do. But this is looking at sort of what are those things that are holding you back. You know, those sort of deep, dark things that are holding us back sometimes that we don't always want to look at. What are those things? Because once we know what those things are, those things that are holding us back, then we can move forward from those things. Okay, if it resonates with you, you're more than welcome to like the video, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell. There's a reading that comes out for you every week. If you want to invest in yourself, then I'm still running the special rate, $12 for 30 minutes downloadable video reading that I sent you. All those links are down below, as well as to my Facebook page, my Instagram page, where I go live. Like to go live, especially on Facebook. And if you're interested in learning how to do the tarot, because I can't go out at the moment, I am beginning to teach online. So if you want to learn how to do the tarot, I've been doing it since 2001. It's absolutely amazing. Then the details are down below. Okay, it will be done by Zoom. So let's see what are some of the things holding you back in here in general reading for you, whatever resonates, claim that. Because it's when we know what are the things that are holding us back, when we know what we need to move from, what we need to heal from, that we can move forward into our greatest capacity of life. Sometimes it's not that easy to look at our dark side, but it is worth it. So, first card coming up, and it's really making me smile. Control. Okay. It's a general Cancerian thing. It can sometimes be a little bit trippy when you don't have full control over the way things are, okay, over the way things flow. I don't know if I said that there is some possible background noise that may come up, and if it does, I do apologize for that. But let's remain focused, okay? Cancers, it's all fine and well to have an idea of how you'd like things to be, how you'd like life to be, how you'd like your surroundings to be, how you'd like to be perceived, how you like people to be. But here's the simple truth. Life isn't always flowing the way that we'd like it to flow. And when we can, accept it within ourselves, and when we can make peace with that, that is how we usually get out of that funk. But it is when you sort of rebel against what is happening that you don't want happening, that is often how you keep yourself stuck inside the actual situation. Okay. When you sometimes just release control, you say, I'd like to have this in life, but I don't see how that is going to come to pass. I've been wanting to have an Osho deck, which is the one that I'm drawing the cards from. I've been wanting to have it for a long period of time, and for some reason I could just never find it. And I said, well, life, maybe you're looking to surprise me, maybe it's not my time, maybe it's not my moment, whatever. And then one morning a fellow Cancerian just dropped the deck off at my door, literally. Okay. And also, even with the clarifiers, this is one of my early birthday gifts, which I thought it's so beautiful, so I'm sharing it with you guys. All right. Aloneness there, of course, Cancer doesn't always like to be alone. Typical Cancer is actually a bit of a contradiction. You like to have a lot of time to yourself and a lot of space to yourself, and being able to do whatever you want to do, but you never kind of want to feel completely cut off from everybody. So sometimes when we're in the space where we feel a little bit cut off, and some of you might be feeling a little bit cut off at the moment, it's almost like it can really drain you, because you're not sort of standing in this light that you would prefer to stand. Okay. But then again, it's sometimes by focusing so much on what you don't have that you don't get what it is that you want to have. You see that mind space, that crazy mind space, and believe me, I can relate to that. Like, this is not working out, this is so crazy, this is so mad, But here's something that I can tell you: there is absolute beauty to be found in every single moment, and no matter what life hands you, there is always an opportunity for you to grow from any situation that life presents to you. Okay, but we need to have the willingness to grow. We need to release that control. We need to accept that we aren't quite where we want to be. So you're clear about where you want to be, but you also accept that you're not there yet. So like, okay, because here's the thing, and this is a very magical thing to understand. When you are in a situation that you seem like you just can't get out of the situation, one way or the other, in one way or the other, your mind perceives the situation as valuable for you. Otherwise, it won't hold on to it. Okay? So sometimes it's like, it's about talking to the situation. Okay, here I am, here you are. What's the vibe? Okay, what do I need to heal from? What are you trying to remind me? Because even though it doesn't always seem that way, our mind is always on our side. Okay, so instead of working against it, it's always a good idea to work with it. All right, let's just get a good poof here. And let's see what cards we got coming out for control. What clarifiers do we have coming out there for control? And to all fellow Cancerians, happy birthday. Do you know that your birthday time, especially, your month, but also your date of birth, it is such a powerful time for you, because you are, birthdays are important because it is about the fact that you are a soul, that is a human being, that that you're doing the human thing, the life thing. The life thing is not always easy. Don't be too hard on yourself. What do we have here for clarifiers? The Queen of Swords, the Two of Wands, and looking a bit like a Punch and Judy show, the Six of Cups. Okay, beautiful. And sometimes you can find quite beauty in the dark, but you have to look. Okay, so if you look at this Queen of Swords, for example, it looks a little sad, but also you can see over there's the full moon, and obviously Cancer works, with the moods of the moon. So sometimes I feel that some of you maybe had to cut off maybe people or some situations, or had to accept something that, it really broke your heart. It probably hit you harder than you let on. And it can actually take you into a little bit of a self-destructive mode there. So you can actually sort of, it's almost like setting fire to your own sort of, pantry or food supply in a time of famine. You're not really doing yourself a favor. So you're so angry at what's going on, you just decide, like, I'm just going to get rid of everything. I don't care anymore. But you're not really doing yourself a favor there, okay? Because if you look at it, things are getting better, things are looking up, and the way that you are looking at yourself and the way that other people are looking at your life, because life is like a stage, okay? So the way that you might be experiencing life and the way that others might be looking at your life is quite different. So if you have somebody, and this is very important, if you have somebody whose opinion you can really trust, who's got your best interest at heart, okay, then ask that person, like, if you look at my life objectively, what do you see? Because sometimes, whilst you see a lot of problems and you see a lot of heartbreak and you see a lot of this isn't working and that isn't working and that isn't working, somebody else looks at your life and they go like, but Baba, it's amazing. Okay, so getting a little bit out of that mind space of yourself and being open to how other people might be perceiving your life might actually make quite a big difference. Okay, let's look at this aloneness. Oh, falling right out there. Oh wow, look at this. This speaks about making friends with yourself, all of you, the light side, the dark side. So the Chariot, the Seven of Pentacles, lots of Pentacles, and the Ten of Cups. Okay, Chariot, isn't it a beautiful Chariot card? The Cancer card, actually. Okay, so if you're feeling a little bit alone there, that reminder there, that powerful reminder there, that I feel that some of you are sort of out of sync with yourself, with your own uniqueness, with your own magic, and sometimes, you know, it's almost like maybe trying to um, sort of be something different, something new, something other than who you actually are. But when we fully embrace all of who we are, you know, that is when you open all that incredible sort of vavavoomness to just come through. You know, look at it once there with the tips there, it's all bright and it's all shiny and it's all magical. So it's about celebrating the unique beauty that you are. It's about celebrating the things in life that you are already doing well. This is how you get yourself out of this, you know, sort of alone, sort of like, you know, feeling kind of maybe a little bit depressing sort of space. That is how you get out of there, when you accept your funky wacky weirdness, you know, there with the 10 of cups. The way to get there, the way to get to a space where what you might perceive as your broken pieces, you know, the way you get there to flow, to work, to almost like to see the dark sides of life as a very important part of the fairy tale, that it contributes to all the full magic. Okay, it is to accept where you are, it is to accept who you are, it's to be to acknowledge that all the positivity that we sometimes seek on the outside is already inside of you. That it is not something that you need to find, because it's something that you are born with, but it's something that you need to unlock. It's something that you need to accept. It's something that you need to accept within yourself. Now it's a very different sort of trip. Okay, nobody is made wrong. All right, and when you do that, you know, so this character, for example, the 7 of wands here, it can be perceived as, you know, a dark character, it can be perceived as a lost character, it could be perceived as a lone character, or this character, and this is in relation to you, into your life, it could also be perceived as a character that's walking towards the light, somebody who's busy finding himself, somebody's busy finding herself, somebody who is you know, may not actually realize at this point, but is merging towards the light, and somebody that's moving towards completion, somebody that's moving towards a blessing, a miracle, a beautiful ending, a happily ever after. Okay, but you have to choose that. Okay, when it comes to this mind space, you have to choose to work on loving yourself, appreciating yourself, approving yourself, and it's not always easy. You know, sometimes people say, Adrian, are you always this positive person? I'm like, hell no. You know, sometimes you have to talk yourself into it. Something that I do in the morning before I wake up is I actually set my alarm 15 minutes before I mean to wake up. So say, for example, I need to be up at like, say, 8:30. I will set my alarm for, say, maybe 8:15. And then I give myself time to ease into this life, and I say to myself, I don't know what's going to happen today, I don't know what life is going to give me today, but I only, you know, only good goes before me. And in this moment, which is the only moment where I can actually be, in this moment I'm good, in this moment I choose positivity, in this moment I choose to be calm, in this moment I take a nice deep breath, because remember, deep breaths are like love notes that you send to your body. Okay, and I say, to the best capacity that I can, I send this energy forward into my day. So whatever happens today, at least I started off positive. Okay, let's clarify that mind card there. Let's clarify that mind card, the beauty that's available. Look at this. Ooh, new things. Did you see the card flying? Did you see the card flying? Love, 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 love. Okay, so the Ace of Wands and the 4 of Wands. Beautiful. You see, new starts, new beginnings, new maybe even children, new jobs, moving, relocation, offers coming through, stability. Okay, look at that. Love, connection, stability. This is my marriage card, no matter which deck I'm working with. For me, the 4 of Wands is always about marriage. It's about coming together. Okay, let me cover this up a little bit, otherwise, you know, some YouTube people might go crazy. But the Lovers, okay, beautiful card. It's about, and it really just confirms. So I feel as you get out of that mind space, I feel that for many of you, especially those of you that are looking for love, I feel that there are people that are looking at you, that they're basically tripping on you. They want to be with you. They want to start something beautiful and something new with you, and something magical, you know. But they might be a little bit cautious to approach you because you seem so busy, you seem to be so preoccupied. But you know, as you sort of give yourself a break, they step forward and they say something, and this love comes together. And what is the card for you? Bone collector. Okay, number one, new start, unleashing the magic that you have always been. Amazing, absolutely amazing. All right, so whatever's for you, claim that inside your heart, Cancer, and whatever's not for you, don't you worry about that. That is not your part. Okay. If it resonates with you, the reading, more than welcome to like it, give the video, give me a comment, subscribe to the channel. If you want to have a weekly reading from me, hit that notification bell next to subscribe. If you want to invest in yourself, book yourself a personal reading, $12 for 30 minutes downloadable reading. Follow me on Facebook, follow me on Instagram. If you want to sign up for my online tarot course, all the details are down below. Namaste, my babies.